What's up? This is Dynasty Diaries, where I tell all, no matter how big, how small. Okay, I just want to let y'all know that I am one of Tamar Braxton's biggest fan. Okay, you can call me a Martian or whatever. I don't care. But anyway, all I know is that I'm her biggest fan. Almost feel like forever since I was like what 13. I went to Mary J. Blige concert. But this concert, okay, remind you, it was in the summer, Dallas downtown, and it was like a long line, but we was probably like maybe there like super early. I think it was like 2 hours before the concert had started. So me and my boo, we both like had on our colors was like red and black or whatever. We was really cute. Which I'm gonna show y'all a picture, but we was really nice. So we standing in line, okay. Okay, remind you, it's in the summer. It's really hot outside, like super hot, like almost like 108 degrees. Like it was crazy. And I didn't want to lose my spot, so I had to use the restroom. So me and my fiance had to walk all the way back into the garage, like across the street to get I meant to use the restroom or whatever. And so in line, I'm asking these girls if they can watch my spot. So I'm telling him, come on, let's hurry up and get back because, I really didn't trust, I really don't trust so many people. Anyhow, so we went, go get my stuff out we went to go get my stuff out the, van, or car at that time. We had a car. And then we had came back or whatever and the girls was gone, okay. So it was like, okay, wait a minute, like, where's my spot? So I had to, like, bar guard my way back into my spot. Come to find out, they telling us that you could have paid like $25 each person to go in there early instead of waiting in line. Which I'm like, I already paid like what $60. I'm like, no have that. So we waited there. We had to wait there for a while. And as we was waiting there, whatever this one girl, she had stepped out and she was like, she was like, are you that girl that was on YouTube singing Tamar songs? Which of course I am the girl who be on YouTube singing like I sung one of Tamar's songs, which is Love and War, but she thought I was the girl that was singing All the Way Home, which I'm gonna show you that video as well because my fiance had filmed it. And she's all like, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, but which one? She said you were singing All the Way Home, and I was like, no, that wasn't me. And then she gonna be like, oh, okay, cause I was gonna tell her about herself for real. I was gonna tell her about herself. I'm looking at her like, bitch, please. No, you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm looking at the camera like, she did I just hear her tell me that she was gonna tell me about myself, like for real though? Like, I don't think she was crazy. She was crazy, but I don't think she was that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so we went inside. Okay, so when it was time to just picture it because we was there for 2 hours waiting in the hot sun for 2 hours in line. Finally, when they opened the gate, I'm like, thank God, we get to go inside. So they opened the gate. We walked up these stairs, and then like we walked up like some more upstairs. And then they are like, there at this point, there's no line. Everybody can just stand what they want. So we are like, okay, what's going on? We were still outside. We wasn't inside the building at all. We had to wait exactly at 7:30, which was like at that time was like 7:25. Okay, so we 5 minutes, which seemed like for 5 hours because I was already waiting for 2 hours outside, so I was ready to get in. 7:30 hit, they were still waiting. Like it was like 7:35 when we actually went in. They opened the door, aggravated. Finally, when they opened the doors in the place where Tamar was having a concert in Dallas downtown, it was at the House of Blues. The House of Blues have 3 levels, okay? There's the dungeon level, the middle floor, and there's the top floor. We were in the dungeon. Okay? I was not only hot and bothered, but I was tired. Too tired. So he had to hold my hand. We walked all the way down. We had to walk down some stairs all the way until we got into stage floor. There were no chairs. We had to stand up the entire time. So not only that I was tired, I was hot, I was dehydrated. I had to use my own body weight to keep it up, which was crazy. I couldn't even lean on him because my baby had to use his own weight to hold him up. So we just like standing up like, oh my god. The concert didn't start. It supposed to have started at 8. It started at 8:30. Okay, so we waited there. By the time the concert started, okay, it ended at 10 o'clock. So we had to stand up the whole entire time. It was just getting crowded, and more people was coming. More people was there. It was just filling up. Like I'm thinking, like over 1,000 people that was there, and it was crazy. And I was getting nauseous because I'm like all this body heat, and then I'm smelling like mud, and smelling people's breath. It was just driving me insane. So I had to, 5 minutes before Tamar came out, I had to like, I was pretty ready to vomit on somebody. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I had to hold it in, and so I had, I couldn't help it. So I had to bark on my way to the back, And my fiance's like, oh babe, wait, hold it in. So he's rubbing my head with my thumb is beating the ice chips, trying to keep me calm, but I couldn't help it. So I barged my way all the way to the back, and by the time I got to the back, nobody wanted me to pass. Everybody was like so cramped in, I couldn't pass my way back there. So they saw that I was turning like purple and red, you know what I'm saying? Like they saw my face, they was like, oh my god. So they moved a little bit. So I went all the way to the back. Then I asked this lady, I was like, do you know what a restroom is? She was like, yeah, of course. It's like all the way over there. I'm looking like, wow, really? So I have to make it all the way across another floor of, people. So I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. So I'm looking for like the closest trash can. When I found one by the door, I didn't want to vomit in front of everybody because a lot of people were there. So I was like, let me try to make it to this. I'm trying to hold it and make it to that restroom. So then again, I had to go on my way to the restroom. And by the time I went to the restroom, all of a sudden I heard people yelling, ah, Tamar, oh my God, Tamar. And I'm looking like, no, she's not. She's out already, for real. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and do what I have to do. I make it to when I was in the restroom, nothing came out. I didn't have to vomit, nothing. I washed my face. I went to use the restroom. I just washed my face, washed my hands and stuff, kind of like took a deep breath. And I was like, okay, let me try this again. So I left, the restroom, and I knew right then that people was not gonna let me by because Tamar's out, so everybody trying to film her. And so I'm trying to get by, go back up there to the front. And I'm asking people, excuse me, I was at front. My voice is like, I'm like, excuse me, I was at the front. I was at front, can I go back up there? People like looking at me like, and trying to film. They're like, oh, let me film. So they all trying to film her, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get back to the front. Nobody was hearing me. Then I just said, excuse me, I gotta get back to my location, please, to the front. So I just started going my way to the front. Next thing you know, my dude, he was holding the light, like, babe, over here. So I went to him. Next thing you know, once I saw Tamar, my whole stomach, it was still nauseous, but it's just in my mind. I wasn't thinking about that at that time. I was so happy to see her. She looked so fabulous. I was so happy to see my girl. So when she came out, I mean, she was doing her thing or whatever. Everything was cool. I was enjoying the show. Next thing I know, at the end of her show, even though I was enjoying it, I couldn't wait till it was over because I was really feeling bad. But at the end of the show, she singing her nominees, one of her songs, Love and War, which was nominated so much. She got nominated for that song. That's like one of my favorite songs I was singing. So she, at the end of it, she asked if anybody, 5 people to come up to help her sing that song. And I sing that song all the time, and I wanted to go up there so bad. And knowing that my fiance know I can sing, he's all like, pointing at me and stuff, and people's like pointing at me because he's pointing at me, so people pointing at me. So she got like 3 people. I mean, 4 people up there. So she needed one more girl. And so she looked at me and she was like, "You want to get up here and sing and showcase your talent, shorty?" And I was like, "Oh my God, she called me shorty. Oh my goodness, yes." But I had to remind myself, wait a minute, my stomach hurt. So I'm like, "No, no, no, it's okay." So this dude was like, "Oh, Tamar, all I could do it." So I guess he took my spot. And I was like, crap. But I feel like, I guess it wasn't my time, because if I would have went up there, I probably would have vomited everywhere, and it wouldn't be pretty at all. So I'm glad that I got the chance to see her. Um, Praying that I see her again in my lifetime. I have a feeling that we will be good friends if I do meet her. But yeah, so that was my experience to my concert. So and it was tiring. When the concert was over, I told my babe to get me the hell out of here as fast as you can. He grabbed my hand and we barged our way out that dungeon to our car. You know, you know, we had to wait in the parking lot. And I'm like, baby, no, bargo your way through these people and get us out of here. So when we got out, that was that. Like, I was like, next time I know for sure to get a seat and make sure that we're not waiting in long lines, because I can't do it like that. But hopefully the next time I'll be backstage doing my own shows. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Anyway, so again, this is DynastiRedd Diaries, where I tell y'all no matter how big or how small, and I will catch y'all next time on my next show. Alright? Love you. Peace and blessings.